Sony is under the unfortunate impression that they think they can get away with releasing the same camera over and over again and old camera conspiracies won't notice it. A7C II, cute, already existed. You just shrunk it down in a machine that was made on Halloween. I have opinions on whether or not you should get it or not through my affiliate links.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
Before we start the show, I'm not filming on the DJI with all stabilization turned off and the widest lens. I'm a professional YouTuber. I would never do that. Definitely not happening. And the second note is the reason the audio sounds so good is I had to hide a microphone out of the shot. It's just out of frame. And the third reason that the show looks so good is because I have a hair light that never dies. Piece of shit. Disaster averted. That was close. So A7C Mark II, A7CR, a new thing. I've actually heard YouTubers saying like, oh, I might get this thing for YouTube. And you already own an A7S III. Like, what are you doing with your life? Why are your arms so short? That's what annoys me the most. If it was me, I don't think I'd get it. First, let me compliment Sandwich you. If the A7S III didn't exist, we'd all be looking at this thing like, wow, nice, little tiny full-frame camera, 4K 60p, HD 120, nice specs from 1946. I don't mind you, but your compliment sandwich is finished now. You've drank the pop and now it's time for reality to hit you on the ass. It's the same thing that we already had. It's the A7 IV. There's almost as if there was a meeting about it. It's annoying. All right, fellas, ready for the future? Check your watch, because it's now. We have a couple releases here. A7C Mark II and the A7CR. Comes with a free battery grip. Oh, that was just a rumor? It's just a regular grip? Oh, he got it wrong again. Ah, that's unfortunate. What do you think of this thing? Is it good enough? Well, it's as good as our A7 IV that we already had. In that sense, it's good. But like, it's the same. What are these lineups for? It's just a little smaller. I don't, like, why are we doing this? Davidson, are you stupid? We just took an A7 IV and shrunk it by like 15%. You ever seen those numbers? This is good. How are you against this? It's smaller and the same thing and better. It has a new firmware update. You know we don't release those ever. This thing is cheaper. We did everything we got. What the hell's your problem? I just think you're really pissing off A7S III owners who just want a firmware update. Why can't you update that camera for them? They spent so much money. You come up with these new things, they got new technology, focus breathing, frickin' manual focus blocks like an arcade. The A7S III owners get nothing. Fuck you. Let me tell you something about the A7S III. When my uncle visited me, he gave me the idea for that camera, and I killed him with peanuts, poisoned peanuts. Yet somehow his idea made it to the boardroom, and they released the damn thing under my wing. Somehow. It slipped past me and it'll never slip again. I hate that camera so much. I was gonna release the FX3, and then he undercut me. This bullshit camera. I will never update that thing. I will downgrade the firmwares and pretend it's something new. I'm taking way out of focus. Working here bores me. It's every 15 years we gotta wait for a blockbuster, and then for the next 15, they trickle down to all your other loser cameras. We're sick of it. We're sick of you. You're fired. You're fired. You can't fire me, I'm your boss. Go home without pay. You can take a sandwich, but one of the day-old ones with the crusty loaf. Yeah, the mayonnaise might be sour. I hope it hurts you. So if you don't have the budget for an A7S III, I think you'd probably lean this way if you were a YouTuber. I wish they would improve the IBIS. It says on paper that it's improved. It's clearly not. None of the examples show that they're like, yep, they finally did it. How come Panasonic can do it so easily? Sony, it's your biggest fault, and you refuse to improve it. What I refuse not to do is talk super fast and then 48 frames per second. You can't even notice the difference is 24 feet. So we got the A7C II, pretty good, highly recommended, not bad. We got the A7R, stupid, just dumb. It's not as good as the R5. The same, why in God's name do you have these 1 million dot screens still? Where did you get them? How many of them did you buy? Was that like your major thing that you've done? That was your big investment and that's why you have so much money now? You bought 30 trillion of them? They're outdated and terrible. Stop giving us cameras with them. And the EVF 2.6, you can't see a detail of anything. Stop it. You couldn't even see fingers if they were waving at you. And how come you don't have the dynamic super stay? That was your thing in the ZVE ones. Like, we can do this now, 30% crop. But wow, gimbal. We're not giving it to you. Only some cameras get it now. The segmentation. Oh boy. When it comes to the 16 to 35, I didn't see a Zeiss logo on the side, so why are we even talking about it? It's a minor upgrade. They shrunk it down. Element count? What's that? It actually has one less element. 15 elements instead of the 16. That might give you enough 3D pop to hold you over till Thanksgiving. Not bad. It's like, it seems good all around. Smaller, lighter. I don't get why, like, they shrunk the amount that it zooms out by a bit. Like, just do internal zoom or something. What's the point of that? Like, you got better, but kids get better at chewing glue sticks. It doesn't make them president. So all in all, it's a good release, yet still boring. It's kind of just like the technology already existed. We already had most of the stuff. And A7S III owners waiting for an upgrade to that are left bleeding. I moved my hair light closer to me and now there's a clear separation from the background. So thank you for boring me. Thank you for not inviting me to the meeting again. I'm not respected in my field and I live with it. I'm fine with it. I prefer to be solo flying on my own and I create what I want. I don't have to talk to a boss. I am the boss of my life. Yeah, it feels good, Sony. I don't even want to be in your meetings, your stupid meetings. Don't even serve hot dogs. I'm gonna leave. How you doing? Are you buying this stuff through my affiliate links? You should. I think you should. They're stupid cameras. I mean, they're good. Subscribe for more.